Hi, my name is Camille, and I'm here today to give you some tips on doing a Zoom facial party event with your friends, your family, customers, whoever you want to invite. It's a lot of fun and it's really worth knowing how to do it. So for those of you that have never hosted a Zoom party or anything on Zoom, a meeting with your team, whatever, you can get a free account at Zoom. Go to zoom.us, and it's the basic free one where you get a personal room. You can have up to 100 guests at a time, and you can go up to 40 minutes. So for the facial parties, what I like to recommend is shoot for a 30-minute window. Everybody has 30 minutes that they can do a facial and have fun with the rest of their girlfriends, okay? So one of the main things that I always ask myself when I am doing something for business, and I say to myself, what is your customer worth? So if you're willing to spend, I don't know, $5 per customer, just think of the return that you could possibly get. And especially if you're going to teach them at the same time how to do a good facial routine. So what I've done before is, like, after I set up my party, you'll get a link. I send out cards. It's actually like an invitation to kind of make it feel like a fun, party. I like to use these sample pouches to put the samples that I'm going to provide. And I'm going to send the same samples to everybody. But one thing that you might want to do just for fun, or to shake it up a little bit, is when you send out the facial, because these are very colorful and they're fun, you might want to send different facials to everybody. So that way on your screen, you're gonna have all different colors. That's really totally up to you. Don't overthink this. Just have fun. Just use the products that you yourself love. You can always come back and, nail down what your specific customers might need, because some people might need anti-aging, some people might need different types because they're sensitive, and this might be way too strong for them. Whatever it is, you can drill down on that later. So let's go over the samples first and the order, okay, that products are applied. The first thing that you're going to do is, I ask them to do a cleanser. Of course, this is the full size. I send sample sizes. These were provided by Posh. Hopefully, we're going to still have some of these available. If not, you can make your own. And I'm going to show you I'm not going to show you how to make the samples, but I'll just give you some ideas. So I like for the customers to wash their face, I tell them, 10 minutes before the event starts, the Zoom party starts. That way, when we start the meeting, their face is already nice and clean. They feel how soft it is. They've already started to fall in love with the Posh products. Then the second thing during the actual Zoom party is facials, okay? Their face is clean. You always want to put this on a clean face. And like I said, these are loaded with color, okay? So they're a lot of fun to put on. So at the very beginning, after everybody kind of introduces themselves, they giggle, they drink their wine, their margaritas, whatever. Then you have them put on their facial. They might have a little side mirror. You might suggest to them that they have a little mirror there. And they put it on. And now you're going to have this mask on for 10, 15 minutes, just depends. So while they are sitting there masking, you can go ahead and talk about the other samples that you've provided in your sample kit. So let's just assume that now we've washed off or when we're going to wash off the face mask. There's products that you use in order. So the next thing would be a toner. Okay, we have two different toners. This one is more of an anti-aging one. And Don't Let Your Guard Down is for a more youthful complexion. I love them both. I actually use both of these, and that's good. You can do that. I know people who use several different serums at the same time. So how do you sample something like that? It's a little bit tricky. My favorite way is to take a cotton round and then a sealable bag, and I drench it with this so that all the person has to do is take it out and then wipe it on their face, okay? So the toner it's just as an important a part as everything else because it opens up the pores and it just helps to clarify the skin, all right? Then the next thing that will be done is some sort of a serum. Now, the Guilt Trip is my favorite one. We have several. There are Laycons, there's different sizes and colors, and you can put labels or you can use a Sharpie to write on these, but this is a good sample to send to them. You pick which one you like, which serum, because you want to have fun, you want to feel comfortable. If you don't know about this product, and so why would you want to give it to somebody, right? Then the next item in order would be the eye cream. Now, What's Up is like one of my favorites, and we also have the I know, right? And we did have samples of these. These were pre-made Posh samples. Hopefully, we'll still have these, but again, if not, it's no big deal to make a few samples. And then last but not least is some sort of a moisturizer. I personally love this one. There are so many to love. And there are samples of these as well. So those are the products that you're gonna sample. So it's cleanser, mask, toner, serum, eye cream, and moisturizer. So you really have 6 products there. And what's really kind of cool about that is that also plays into the old Posh's buy 5 get 1 for free, or it can play into the new way that we're doing it where you have 5 products and you get the free product of the month. So we would just need to know what that is, and you can play off of that very easily. So after it's been 15 minutes or so, you go ask everybody to go and rinse off their mask. Everybody leaves, and then they come back and everybody's going, "Oh, it feels so good." And then you have them do the other steps, which would be the toner, the serum, the eye cream, and the moisturizer. Now, some of you also might want to consider this moisturizer, Block It Like It's Hot, because it's still summer. You can go online and look up by where you live. I think they do it by zip code or something. I'm not really sure. But there's a chart that tells you what time of the year, from what months to what months, you need to use a sunblock. Okay, so like for where I live in Oklahoma, it is March through October. If you live in Florida, it's going to be year round, just because you're closer to the sun. So this is a really good one. It's a moisturizer, plus it is the sunscreen. I use both of these together. I apply this one and then this one. So again, like if you live in Florida, you may very well want to do this one, okay? And you can use this on your arms. I do it all the time. Just a little bit goes a long way. Just some tidbit notes. Okay, so we can also include other things in our package to make it fun for them. And again, it just depends on what you have. So if you're not into the full facial routine, but I kind of do recommend it because it's better for us as consultants as far as what we can sell on a monthly basis or bi-monthly or however that works basis. It depends on how much they use. It's the best thing for reorders. I mean, besides the patches. But of course, what you could do is you could throw in, say, a couple of infinite samples and talk about how the collagen for your hair, nails, and skin have really improved, whatever it is. Is it your hair? Is it your complexion? Whatever it is. You may also do something like sleep and say how having your beauty sleep is so important. Both of those tie into these Posh products really, really well. So you always, to cross-sell like that is very important. And why not use it, right? Because you're already paying the postage to send these samples out to the guests. You could also do something like you could put in one of these lists is the buy 5 card and show, but you would have to make up a new one to show what the free product of the month is. So the idea is you want to kind of get them used to thinking 5 products. So we've introduced them to these 5 products. You may decide that instead of whatever toner or something that you want to give like a body cream sample or some hand cream samples. It's up to you. You know, it's really what you want to do. You make it yours. You know your customers. You may want to send them a gender bender sample, okay? I do funny things too, like I'll include these temporary tattoos. I just love this stuff, you know, because whoever sends you a temporary tattoo and you could all wear it at the same time. I get a lot of stuff from Amazon. I mean, Amazon is really amazing for finding all of this stuff. Or you may want to send a whale sticker. I don't know why a whale sticker, it's just funny. Or some sort of a love card, okay, with all these different sayings. A piece of candy. You could put in a headband, a rubber ducky. Maybe some of your friends really like to take baths. But you could get these tiny little small ones that are just as cute as can be. You could also try to tie it into whatever the free product is. Because like if it is bath bombs, why not, you know, give something that's related to that. It kind of plants a seed, okay? You could also, depending on your package, is you could set up like a discount for the 5 products. So whoever this is not really that much of a selling. This is more you're socializing, you're having fun, you're pampering these women. So because let's face it, nobody has time to go to a spa or can afford it, or you know, very seldom, very few people, or it's, you know, once in a blue moon kind of a thing. So this way that they can feel pampered and loved and have fun and enjoy themselves. That's what it's all about. Skincare. Let's see, some other things are, you could also send in a fortune cookie. Okay, so, but like I said, you know, try to do it for 30 minutes. You could set yourself a little timer and have some music in the background, have your kids. Another thing is too, is that you can also say, when you send out the invitation to this, you can also have your hostess send out the invitation because she knows the people too. But anyway, you'll do that between mail and technology, whether it's texting or whatever. But these little samples here, these usually have enough for 2 people easily, okay? So ask the person, you know, invite your mom, your daughter, your grandma, whoever is there, and who knows, you may be able to double the size of your party. So I hope, oh, one other thing, don't forget your lips. I know that every time I do my face routine, I always feel, oh, I need something on my lips. So one of these cute little lip balms that they have flavored, I usually do send one of these as a little gift in the sample package to the guests. So anyway, just remember to have fun, enjoy, and pamper on.